shooting guard position. At 6'6" number 12, Kwai. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 18, Kuzma. The man in the middle, 7 feet tall, number 11, starting at the other guard, 6'1", number 4, head forward, 6'11", number 34, your head coach is Rivers. And let's hear it for your Milwaukee Bucks.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. And tonight we've got the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the starting group for Chicago. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White, then it's Ball, and it's Giddey in at the 3. And for the Bucks, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And it's the Bucks to start out. Ball against Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Kuzma for 3. And he buries his first look.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet them.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Ball finds Vucevic. Now here's White. And he dunks it down.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Kuzma. Chicago making their last shot. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Outside Giddey. White on the wing. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Hoop poked away. Prince against Giddey. Here's Prince. Good work defensively by White. Takes it inside. Vucevic gets the bucket.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls out in front, leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Trey Jones, Patrick Williams out there with Smith, Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Dosunmu, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Chicago with the ball. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute. It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game. First free throw is good. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And Williams drops them both. We've got 1:23 left in the second quarter. Inside, here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
Jones feels it out. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Portis. Back to Porter. Launches it from deep. Smith with the rebound.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Jones misses.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Collins outside to the middle. Here's Smith. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Porter gets the bucket.
Tell you what, if he can find some consistency from deep, Porter Jr. is going to be a nightmare as an offensive player.
Jones in the post. Deflected. They retain possession. Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performances. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
This kind of defense won't cut it. You have to get yourself in position to contest shots. This means making the right reads and putting forth the effort. They've done neither, and their opponent is taking advantage.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Pass to Kuzma. Lets it fly. Can't nail the jumper. Chicago leading by 3. Grant, how about Kobe White going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes?
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Rollins, he's checked in for the Bucks. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Clock is at 3. Giddey. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game. Kuzma down low. Hounded by Ball. Kuzma. That's good.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Kuzma against Giddey. Pulls up on the wing. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Giddey against Lillard. For the lead. Chicago with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Off the left rim and out. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Kuzma, the pass to Lopez. And here is Antetokounmpo. For 3, here's Lillard. The shot off that time. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Bulls out in front, leading by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Kobe White, Bruce Ellis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Kevin Huerter, and it's Jones in at the point. Porter's shot is off.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Down low, Bruce Ellis laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
The Bucks trail by 3. Lillard looking around. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
Clever move that time by Lillard. He knows exactly when to take chances to be aggressive on offense.
To the inside. And Vucevic slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Chicago leading by 3. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Floats one. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
Somebody's really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
Chicago calls timeout. They're in front by 1. 46 seconds left in the game. right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Trent. Giddey's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Jones. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Timeout called. Milwaukee. They trail by 3. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Money! And that one brings them within 1.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Vucevic draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here's Milwaukee now. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks to take the lead. Good!
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Here's Vucevic. Shoots over Lopez. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And he recovers it. Oh, it's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock. The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
Phenomenal finish. A 3 at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.